Top 5 Long-Range Rifle Scopes. 1. Nightforce Optics 4-14x56 SHV. This scope is considered at the starter level of scope brands. I have shot Nightforce glass that topped $4,000 and change, and this scope is far from that level of cost. This scope is a non-illuminated type, meaning the crosshair and hash mark graduation in the lens won't light up at low or no light. This scope uses a 30mm main tube that is of one-piece construction. As close as I can tell, there is no information on this area of the scope's construction. The larger main tube allows for a far more robust turret house than the smaller 1-inch variety scopes allow. With the larger objective lens diameter of 56mm, the ability to pull in low light should be very good. However, again, I have not real-time hands-on tested this optics system, therefore I can't say for sure what can be observed through the glass itself. I looked through this basic scope during SHOT Show 2020, but that was an indoor experience and not very dependable in terms of detecting any issue in light transmission, etc. In my work researching guns and loads, I have shot this manufacturer's beast, and being at the very upper end of the price scale, I am not sure we are talking apples to apples here at all. 2. Bushnell Elite Tactical G2 DMR FFP Reticle 6-24x50mm. Bushnell is advancing like a rocket on rails. The company has made a 360 turnabout in design and production, and as a result of this change via the new V-Step Corporation, Bushnell is not your daddy's scope builder anymore. I shoot a variant of this rifle scope on my model 1999 Montana 338 Lapua against steel targets to 1 mile all summer long. Having my current settings with my mile-round reticle, I can accurately factor my computer-generated drop figures to within inches at the above indicated range limits. In effect, Bushnell delivers the mail in spades, my friends. You can bank on it. This scope is about in the middle of the upper-end market. It retains all the features regarding water protection and surface metal treatment, and carries a MOA with marked subtensions for elevation correction on long shots. 3. Burris Veracity Riflescope. The Burris Veracity series is a group of optics that fit the needs of the hunter as well as a long-range shooter. I own and have used the Veracity on a Ruger Precision 338 Lapua for ultra-long-range workout to 1500 yards. The optical quality of the scope is solid and trouble-free. Setup in MOA clicks. The large turret on the 30mm housing allows ample elevation adjustment for shooting inside 1 mile. I like the system at 1000 yards the best, and it has proven to be a quality optical system overall. The scope retains side focus parallax adjustment, and zero-stop turret adjustment that is easy to use. The optical quality is outstanding with no distortion at the lens edges and with clean images at longer distances. The scope uses a subtension reticle that makes use of very fine hash mark adjustments for competition target shooting at long distance. I have switched the scope onto 300 Win Mag rifles, Ruger Hawkeye target. 4. Schmidt-Bender 5-25x56 PM2LP. While I have never owned a Schmidt, if I was being shot at across a mountain ridge by an insurgent, I will assure you that the Schmidt would be considered a real option for counter-sniper applications. With its 34mm one-piece scope tube, large high-value turret elevation adjustments, and some of the best in the world German optical glass installed, this scope is state-of-the-art, but with a price tag that would allow you to buy a nice used Harley Sportster for about the same cost. If you're a professional operator, considering this scope would not be the worst idea you ever came up with. 5. Nikon Black FX 1000. This scope is a wonder. The wonder story is how they can build this for the price they're asking. I have the scope mounted on a 300 Win Mag Ruger Hawkeye long-range rifle. It is nothing short of outstanding, shooting Sierra 168 grain MKs to 1400 yards all day long without a single hitch. This FX retains an etched ranging reticle located at the first focal plane. Like all long-range optics, the scope retains a left side turret knob for parallax adjustments, and turret clicks are at a high count considering the need for multiple numbers for increased elevation settings. The scope retains a 30mm tube and zero-stop settings on the turrets. Click links in this video description for price and more details. Thanks for watching.